Hello, my name is Sam Henry. I'm from Paragould, Arkansas, and a team of 12 men came down from northeast Arkansas to build an aquaponics system. Aquaponics is a food growing system that integrates fish and plants, and it's a water reuse system. Water recirculates between the fish and the plant. You can see here we're still in the pumping process. Water is distributed through the tanks. The grow medium for the plants, most people use dirt, but in this system, dirt will not work. You use a gravel of a particular size, 3/8 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch in size. And what happens is each one of these pieces of gravel will have a layer of bacteria growing around it. It's that bacteria around each little gravel cobble that breaks down the ammonia from the fish and makes it usable to the plants. These plants we have in this bed are okra. We have a wide variety of plants in the system right now. This is okra. Down there we have cucumbers. No, we have squash, zucchini squash. We have a lot of lettuce over there. We have kale and other things planted. Anyway, when these beds fill up with water to about 1 inch from the top of the gravel, it triggers a siphon called a bell siphon. When this starts, it siphons all of the water out of these tanks and returns it in a purified form to the fish tank. The water is removed from the fish tank by a submersible pump delivered through a system of pipe and back into the grow beds. That occurs once every hour. You see this right here? We were going to drape over the top of many of these grow beds a mesh covering to keep the insects off of it, because many of these plants are susceptible to insects. We'll have that up later this afternoon. But then in Nicaragua, you have a year-round growing season. We're close to winter right now, and it's 88 degrees, which is a perfect time for growing this. So you're never out of season. In a well-run system like this, you can produce 25 times the amount of vegetable material that you can from a plot of dirt of the same size. What you're seeing now is water returning from the grow bed back to the fish tank in a purified form. We have an air stone in there over in the corner that bubbles air into here all the time to keep the oxygen level up. If you watch there, the fish are feeding already after only about 12 hours in the tank, which is an excellent sign. There are 25 of these larger fish in here, as well as 50 smaller fish, which are about 3 to 4 inches long. The operator, Hugo, will take care of them. And when these fish are about 1.25 pounds to 1.5 pounds a piece, they will be taken out of the tank and utilized for food. Then they'll be replaced with other smaller fish to grow up and keep the cycle going. The potential here on an annual basis with all these 4 tanks combined has the potential of growing somewhere around 600 to 750 pounds of fish per year. This tank right here, we've set up the front of it what we call a brood tank. We'll put 1 male and 4 females in here and hope that they reproduce. And when they do, we'll take the young out, the little babies, and move them into another tank that we're going to set up over here to grow them from that size to that size to put back into the fish production tank. So it can be a continuous operation with no breaks. The food I have right here is actually a commercial food that is purchased in the United States by a fish farmer 2.5 hours south of here that we bought this for me. To give you an idea of what this entire system costs, down here the price tag was around $14,000. In the United States you could build a similar system for probably $7,500. In fact, I have one at my house that's just quarter size. It's my experimental system, and it only cost me $1,600. So there's 1,000 different ways to do an aquaponics project. The internet is full of information about aquaponics. You'll see all kinds of different things, different setups. And if you're interested, I'll be glad to talk to anybody about it and send them an operations manual that I put together. Again, my name is Sam Henry. Kyle has my contact information, so he has my permission to give it to you, and so we can possibly continue this conversation and help you put in your own system. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.